Continue our coverage now of the U.S.-Africa Summit. We turn to Arise News East Africa Bureau Chief Jeff Koinange once again, who is in Washington, D.C., outside of the White House. Jeff, I want to talk to you about a couple of things here, too. A lot of people, I guess, are astonished by all the things that have been accomplished here, and there seems to be more substance than talk, and that's a good thing. But the thing that I have talked about in this broadcast and with other reporters is the whole issue of corruption and, of course, good government down there. There are businesses that have concerns, some that have actually left Africa over the past months because of some of the wars going down there, as well as corruption. How do you think that can be handled and tackled and turned around?
Look, the governments are changing, Julian, across the continent. There's a whole buzz among the younger generations, the voting age generation. And yes, they're talking about corruption. They're talking about governance. And it's up to them. The U.S. is not going to impose on these governments. They cannot impose anymore. It's the individuals, it's the countries themselves, the people who are voting those leaders in. If they vote in the corrupt leaders, well, they get what they deserve. They realize that the times have changed, that they can vote out corrupt leaders, that they can bring corrupt leaders to book. That's changing, and it's going to change as time goes on. But the momentum has to continue, Julian. No one from the outside can come and wave that big stick and say, don't do this, don't do that. It has to come from within. That is key. And that's why President Obama said, look, we're going to keep addressing these, but you all have to take this further. You have to take the baton and run with it. But the good thing about this U.S.-Africa Leaders Summit, Julian, you heard the president saying right there, this is not the last. So he has couple, 2.5 more years. There's going to be 2 more of these, hopefully, in his term, and it'll continue on after that. So the African leaders do know that if they want to come here and wine and dine in this White House behind me, well, they have to stay on that line, toe that line, if you will, Julian.
All eyes will be on this, of course, in the months and years to come. Jeff Koinange, as always, again, thank you so much for all your insight.
Thank you.